Hey guys, how are y'all doing tonight? I hope good. I've got a poem that I want to do for y'all tonight called Simply Be. I wrote Simply Be back in October of 2015. I was up early one morning when I wrote this poem. I think this poem to be very special. I really like it. Um, and because I really like it, because it's one of those that's really special to me, I want to share it with y'all. Again, it's called Simply Be. After I do this version, after I do this one, I want to also do y'all. I want to do y'all the version that I done a couple of nights ago. I called it Simply Be Retouched and Revisited, the 2017 edition. So I'm gonna do them both. I'm gonna do the original one and then I'm gonna backdoor it with the version that I done a couple of nights ago. I really hope y'all like it as much as I like it. Here goes. Simply Be. He loves her because she's beautiful. And it's not in outside beauty only. He loves her for the beauty that she possesses deep. It's her inner essential piece is what attracted him when they very first met. Essence is beauty defined by refined, in-depth lines leading to her very core, leaving him intrigued and want for so much more. A heart so purely pure, he was magnificently drawn to her, hungry, damn like starving for just a little bit more. In quest for the more, he certainly found a woman whose beauty shined further than his eyes could ever see, past what his heart had ever touched. In introduction, he discovered that he definitely unequivocally had to have her, for to live another day without her, his life would be hereby very incomplete. The beauty that rested behind her eyes, much far only he did see, that of simple elegance, a radiant gem indeed. Such pure and honest heart really turned him on, and not of sexual content. It was something mental, which seeped from her intellect directly in accordance with his. The ambience from her being took him to this destination he had never, ever, ever been. He was in strong benevolence from the very beginning upon meeting her just by chance. Where had she been all his deep, long days? And wonder if their meeting really were by odd chance. Her mind, he'd fallen hard for her mental vibrations. Such intellectual intelligence she possessed. Rays from strays within sunshines which outpoured throughout colorful rainbows. Their conversations were precise, much of lengthy chit chats. Speaks of tomorrow, what could be, and would lead to converses of displeasures left in her and their yesterdays. He certainly for she, and she indeedly for him. Seemed, they in fact were certainly what deemed to simply be. And that's the end piece of that, of Simply Be. Simply Be, Touched and Revisited, 2017 edition. To draw from this, let's see. Deemed to simply be that he and she are wrapped up in everything that they ever could be. He was her everything, feelings, emotions, those that poured. All possessed from that of she was seen, via being given from all ounces of the he that was held onto with passion. He owned a weakness from his knowing that everything she was in being from breathing was all that he wanted and so much more. The tune she sang, the breath she took, down to the steps she made to him with elaboration was all he could see. She had become his heartbeat, the air he breathed, that he inhaled and exhaled completely, fiercely, with passion, strength, with a dedicated confidence. She lit up the dim room within him that desired from the wants of more. She possessed beneath down deep, but her core was stored. And he knew it. He wanted it, and he accepted it when accepting she. Come with me, he would speak, so freely, making her embrace these emotions of belonging and those of acceptance, all of which was so very freeing, enduring, and very loving. Those passions where hopes are stored and senses of belongings being loved and adored. Enduring moments captured in time where the seconds were lapsed from the gaps in the moments among the declarations of I love you. You are so beautiful and sexy and mildly exquisite, all of which was seemingly irrelevant, due to it being nothing in comparison to the benevolence really shared. deeply. There were both of their passions restored. He was her heartbeat. And she, well, that's easy. She was the blood that flowed through his veins, giving him the consent to simply be. They were each other's beginning from a needing behind all of their wantings. Neither of them saw coming. In peace. I hope y'all like. Everybody have a good night.